What's up, family? What's up, family? It's me, your boy, your urban sports guru. I just want to really holler at y'all about this news that came out yesterday about the settlement of Colin Kaepernick and Eric Reid's collusion case against the NFL. Now, I want to take some time to absorb this information, do my proper research on it, so I can speak with y'all clear and concise, make some sense, and not all be emotion, as I always try to do. Now, Colin Kaepernick, he had a collusion case against the NFL because he's missed the 2017 season, the 2018 season, from him being, let's call it what it is, blackballed from the NFL. And he had a collusion case basically to prove that they were blackballing him to keep him out of the NFL. Proving to keep they were trying to keep him out of the NFL collectively. Now, Eric Reid, who was riding with them with the protest and taking a knee for the flag, also joined the collusion case. He also settled. Eric Reid just signed a 3-year deal with the Carolina Panthers for X amount of dollars. I don't remember, but $9 million of that is guaranteed. Now, with this settlement, everybody's, with the pom-poms, like, yeah, you got the bag, got the bag, got the bag. I got to ask this question. Is this really a win? And to be honest with you, if Colin Kaepernick does not get a job in the NFL in this coming season, ladies and gentlemen, no, it is not. No, it is not a win. I'm going to say it. I don't give a fuck how anyone else feels about it. I would like to hear how y'all feel about it. Let me know. Make sure you hit the like, hit the subscribe, and comment. But he doesn't get a job. I don't think this is a win. And let me tell you why. Now, we don't have the facts and figures as far as how much did he settle for. Because, of course, there's a non-disclosure agreement. Let's just say he settled for, I'm thinking a ballpark of $100 million. And I'm thinking a ballpark of that because they gave the Players Coalition $89-90 million. So I'm thinking somewhat around 100. I'm highballing, but that's the number that's in my head. Now, Colin Kaepernick in the end of the 2016 season was going to get cut by the San Francisco 49ers. So he opted out his deal prior to him getting cut. So to try to take some control of the situation. I respect it. But what was left on the contract was, and I did my calculations, was $73.3 million. He was due in that season, 2017, 16.5. In 2018, 17. 2019, 18.8. In the final year, 2020, $21 million. Now, I say all that for this reasoning of, that's why I think it's something around $100 million, because had he been able to play out that contract, now he opted out the contract because he was going to get cut, and odds are if he able to sign on with another team like Denver that offered him an opportunity, he was going to have to take a pay cut. But let's say if he would have been able to play out that contract, that's $73.3 million that would have been coming his way. If he would have still been a starting quarterback all those years on that contract, that's what he would have made. Now, that's why 100 in that ballpark is in my mind. But if he does not get a job, it's not a win. And let me explain to you why. There's a non-disclosure agreement with this. So because there's a non-disclosure agreement with it, that means he can't really comment on the fuck shit that he's found out that the NFL has done. If he can't really comment on anything that's done, and this was about him getting the opportunity to play football, but yet they give him a bag and say, non-disclosure agreement, that means shut the fuck up. But you got the bag, but we're still not giving you the job. That means get the fuck out of my face. How's that a win? Explain to me, ladies and gentlemen, how I am supposed to interpret that as a win. It is good that he's being financially compensated. It's not all loss. But then tell me how I'm supposed to interpret that as a win when you took this stand having some moral high ground because you deserve, yes, he deserves a place in the NFL. And they pay him off. If they still don't give him a job, they basically paid you off to get the fuck out of their face. How is that a win? I need someone to explain to me if Colin Kaepernick does not get a job this year, how he won. I need to hear it. I need to hear your comments. I need someone to explain that shit. I need someone smarter than me to explain this shit to me. And I'm saying all this for this reasoning of, I said to him, I watched a lot of y'all bash Malcolm Jenkins last year for the Players Coalition, the $89 million he took for charities and related causes that have helped the black community. And we all heard about the breakdown, or whatever the case may be, but I heard a lot of names going his way. Sell out. You took the money. If Colin Kaepernick doesn't get a job, and let's just say he knows right now they're telling him, we're not going to hire you, we're not going to give you a job, how is that a win? Everybody bashed Malcolm Jenkins being the head of the Players Coalition for accepting that money to basically, okay, and as part of this, don't bring this shit up no more. Protest done. Go about your business. If Colin Kaepernick doesn't get a job, he did the same thing. I want to see y'all keep this same fucking energy if he doesn't get a job. Because if he does get a job, then I see this as a victory. Then I see this as a victory because he took a stance for us, ended up being compensated for time he lost, still be allowed to play the game that he should be allowed to play because he has the talent to play it, and lo and behold, it not negatively affect other players after him. Because if he doesn't get a job, then basically you can't speak about it. You got to take your money, take your shit on the hop, and get the fuck out of here. And everyone after you who even thinks about doing this, guess what? It's over. It's a wrap. You can't even do it. We saw this 20 years ago, and I keep harping this. We saw this 20 years ago with Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf. Denver Nuggets in the NBA. They said they have guaranteed contracts. Second his contract was up, he got blackballed. And guess what? The NBA put a mandatory rule in that you have to stand for the national anthem. This is why you see LeBron James. That's why I made the comparison with LeBron James. LeBron James wore a t-shirt. Why do you think LeBron James ain't taking a knee? Because it's mandatory. It's fucking mandatory. He ain't taking no knee. He wore a t-shirt. He wore a fucking t-shirt. And you loved him for it. And you fucking loved him for it. So when Steve Harvey says, okay, there's other ways to fight and win the war, you crucify him. You basically saw LeBron James do what Steve Harvey was talking about, but yet you love him for it. Steve Harvey just had the balls to say it out loud on TV. Colin Kaepernick better get a job this coming season, or this is not a win. Let me hear your thoughts. I want to hear how you feel about it. Hit the like, hit the subscribe. It's your boy, Urban Sports Guru. I'm out. Salute.